can't do the... Oh, wait, here. Whoom. It's raining, and I'm rediscovering all of the problems associated with glasses in the rain, or in any kind of precipitation, I guess. Also, I'm in a very crowded parking lot, so I'm just wasting time. I'm going to get to your sandwich shop questions, I promise. But I don't have them in front of me, and I can't look at them while I'm recording on my phone, etc., etc. I want to talk to you, briefly, about something that I could probably talk to you for about 20 minutes about, which I did to my poor girlfriend. She's such a trooper. I was looking through my Netflix queue the other night, just in the mood for something different. And for whatever reason, I've had this movie in my queue for a long time. The reason I have it in my queue is because it was produced by Scott Mosier, who's the gentleman from Smodcast with Kevin Smith and Scott Mosier. He has produced all of Kevin Smith's movies. And after Kevin Smith kind of stopped making movies and decided to do podcasts full time, Scott decided to produce other movies. And he made this movie with a bunch of other people called A Band Called Death. The best way to watch this movie, which is a documentary, is the way that I did, which was basically knowing nothing about it. If you're at all interested in a story about music and kind of like an underdog-ish kind of feeling, that should be all you need to know to just go watch it. Just go watch it. It's 90 minutes of your life. If you're not interested after 30, turn it off and come and tell me why you weren't interested. It is a fascinating story about something that shouldn't have happened, that happened, and us, didn't know about it for about 35 years. If you want me to, if you're just going to go watch it, just go watch it. If you still want to know a little bit more, I will give you the 30-second, I'll give you the elevator pitch. Three brothers in Detroit in 1972, who happened to be black, formed a band, a three-piece band called Death. And they were, you could argue, one of the earliest punk bands ever. And the reason that no one knew about them is because of their name, Death, they never were able to secure a record contract, and for that reason never really got their music out there. And their music started floating around the internet in 2008, at which point two of the sons of the former bassist heard their father singing on the internet and were like, I'm pretty sure this is Dad and my uncles. And turns out they were right. And shortly thereafter, a camera crew was following them around, shooting their documentary, and their record was released 35 years after it was recorded. Just all this track, all these master tracks that were never put on vinyl were released on vinyl and CD and digital, and it's a very, very interesting piece of history that we just didn't know anything about for the longest time. It was a fascinating documentary. I'm kind of excited to watch it again, knowing all of the pieces ahead of time. Because not only is it an interesting story, but it's told in a very interesting way. But anyway, sandwich shop story will wait till later. I'm going to go home and eat some pizza, not from the sandwich shop. You guys asked way more questions about the sandwich shop than I think anything I've vlogged about since I came back. Weirdos.